Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. How can you politely suggest something? Let's talk about it. Recently, one of my friends wanted to meet up with me, and she suggested going to this bar cafe place that specializes in wine and beer. And I wanted to make her happy. I wanted to see her, but I didn't want to go there because at the moment I'm gonna have a baby, so I can't drink alcohol. And I didn't want to go to a place that only served specialty alcohol. So, how did I suggest something else? Well, I want to give you 3 expressions for polite suggestions. All of these polite suggestion expressions are just the beginning of a question. And the first one is, what if we went to this other restaurant instead? What if we went to the park instead? What if? Using if here as a suggestion. What if you came to my house and I made you tea? What if we did this? That's super polite, and you can use this in a lot of situations. So even if you're in the middle of a business meeting and someone says, I think we should do this to improve our marketing plan, you maybe disagree. So you could say, oh, what if we did this next month and this month we tried this instead? What if? What if? That's extremely polite, and you're asking a question instead of just saying, I think we should do this instead. What if we did this instead? Let's talk about the second polite suggestion. The second one is quite similar to the first one because it uses if. Let's go back to the situation with my friend. She probably just didn't think that I couldn't drink alcohol. It probably didn't cross her mind. She didn't think about it. So I want to make sure I'm extra polite to suggest something else. I could say, how about if we went to this other restaurant instead? How about if you came over to my house instead? How about if we went to the park instead? How about if? So the first expression was what if? And the second one is how about if? And this is going to be a question. How about if we go to that restaurant? How about if we go to the park? What do you think? How about if we decide this other marketing plan for our business instead? It's super polite. And the third way to make a polite suggestion is a little bit longer, and it doesn't use if. It is, what do you think about this restaurant? What do you think about this marketing plan? What do you think about this restaurant for dinner instead of that one because I can't drink alcohol right now? Well, we're using what do you think about? Because we're focusing on the other person, what's your opinion? What do you think? It's extra polite. So you could use this in almost any situation to give a nice suggestion, especially if you don't want to push your opinion, if you don't want to say, we have to do this. Yes, I could go to that cafe that serves alcohol. I could drink some soda or juice or something else, but I want to go to a different place. So instead of pushing my opinion, I could use one of these 3 expressions. So now I have a challenge.